Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review, and we're off to Marks and Spencer. There I was in Northallerton a couple of weeks ago in M&S, and I've done a couple of M&S beers. The Coronation one had the really excellent German lager, and it's reignited the German lager in particular. Reignited my interest in the M&S beers. So I look through all my videos and see what ones I've done and what ones I haven't done, and went out and bought a few traditional ones. So the first one be over the next few weeks. It'll be interspersed onto the channel over the next few weeks. So the first one I'm going to do is a bottle of their Suffolk Bitter. Any guesses who the brewery is? Well, I think you will because it's written on there. That's a stupid question. It's Adnams, of course. I haven't had Adnams beer for excuse me, a long time, to be honest. You don't really see them much in the supermarkets now, Adnams. Well, up here, like in the northeast, you don't. You might get the Southwold Bitter and the Broadside, popping up now and again. But to be honest with you, I don't really notice them. So, yeah, looking forward to this because I'm a big fan of bitters. I do like a good bitter. So it says rows of wooden beach huts with their bright colours and smart stripes, a familiar sight along the Suffolk coast, very near to where this beer is brewed. This quintessential English bitter is brewed with sweet, biscuity East Anglian barley and grassy fuggles and goldings. It sounds traditional. It sounds my cup of tea. Well, my pint of bitter, should I say. Create an aromatic beer with a refreshing taste and long distinctive finish. A perfect match for traditional bitter with a classic roast. Of course, it's got to go with lamb and all the trimmings. I am Hank Marvin. Well, getting Hank Marvin starving, even thinking about it. So, yeah, let's crack it open, shall we? Crack it open. As you can see, it's the Union Jack. There you go. Let's get a whiff. Get rid of that. Drink to the last one. Yeah, slight nuttiness there, but cashewy nuttiness there. Let's pour it out like you do. So it's come out coppery colour. There we go. It's come out slightly coppery in colour. Nutty, chestnut colour maybe. Yeah, more chestnut colour than anything else for me. So there she is. Not bottle conditioned. Stick her there. Oh, get it over. Not bottle conditioned. Go up. Stream of carbonation. Quite clear. Head is staying there for sure. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, it looks traditional. It looks like exactly what you would expect. So let's get a whiff. Again, subtle nutty notes. Not too much. But I can't wait for this one. I think I'm going to like it. Cheers, everybody. You're getting the sweetness of the barley on the front end. Straight off the bat. Slight caramelisation in the mouth of flavour. Back end, slightly dry with a hint of grassiness. Again, again. Body of the beer is packed full of flavour. It is. 5.2% ABV. I am thinking slightly, now this is going to be sounding slightly unusual for me, but I think it would be better if it was slightly less in ABV for me. You're picking up the strength. That 5.2 is in there. You can pick that up. And for me, it's like an alcohol warmthness there, which I think tarnishes the beer slightly. I think for a good bitter for me, it's round about the 4.5. Um, I just prefer bitters at that ABV, and I think for me, well, I think for me, that sounds stupid, doesn't it? For me, the flavours come out a little bit more. I don't because it's slightly more watery in the body of the beer. The flavours enhance a little bit more for me in a slightly less ABV bitter. But overall, I mean, this still is a cracking pint. But you can feel the strength of it. The body of the beer is warts and all that you're getting that 5.2. So overall, what do I think of it? Well, to be honest, it's still a good one. It's still a good one. It's traditional in every shape of every shape of form. And for me, if you like your bitters, go for it. I think that for me, there's better bitters for sure, but it's still good. It's still good. Um, is this you know? I mean, does this feel like I've got to say a bit strange, something a bit strange now. Does it feel like the bastard son of a Adnams broadside? Well, it does to a degree because it does remind me of the broadside in some flavours, um, for sure. There is a slight, um, there's a slight, there's a few things in common with the broadside, put it that way. But overall, I still like it. Boys and girls, one to get used to. I'm getting used to it now. I'm kind of down that in a minute. Suffolk Bitter from M&S. Thumbs up for me. Good, solid bitter, but not the best. Thank you very much for watching this one. Please subscribe. Murder me in the comments like you do. You all stars, every one of you. And you there, trim your beard. See you on the next one. Bib bib.